I've coached many other sports, but it's never been the same as gymnastics. I like to see the building blocks and when people succeed in something, the joy that you can see in their face. I've seen them practice hour after hour after hour, and then all of a sudden they get it, and you just see sheer excitement when they finally get the move, and it just brings the closest together that it's hard to explain if you've never done it before. My name is Craig Johnson, and I'm the head coach of the Gym-Masters, a PE teacher here at Southern Adventist University, School of Health and Kinesiology. I was hired to start a gymnastics team at Indiana Academy. I did that for the next 3 years, started a team, left, and went to Fletcher Academy, and was at Fletcher Academy for 17 years as head coach of gymnastics before I moved away and took about a 4-year hiatus and missed it and decided I want to get back into it.
I'm Scott Spicer, and I'm the adjunct professor. I get to give out grades for Gym-Masters. I think I took my first lessons when I was like 5 or 6, actually here at Southern during the summer, and then I joined a team when I was in 3rd grade and have been doing it ever since. That was good 30 years ago.
My name is Carla Ponte, and I'm a 1st grade teacher in Cleveland, Tennessee, and I do CrossFit for fun. I started gymnastics when I was 3 years old, and I did like bars, beam, floor, and vault, that kind of gymnastics. And then I went to GCA and Academy and did like acro gymnastics, and then 2 years on Gym-Masters here, and I've just kind of coached, kept up with it here and there. So
my name's Daniel Benson, and I am a CPO outside of practice. So I work with disabled people and amputees. I've always been coaching like one thing or another, like whether it's gymnastics or cheer for a little while, or like swimming. And even in my job right now, like as people are learning to walk, like I'm coaching them through that. So it's something that's pretty transferable for me.
My name is Brandon Grentz. I am a mental health counselor here at Southern Adventist University. I transferred from our Union College gymnastics team to Southern for my counseling master's program here. And when I started the master's program, I thought I wouldn't have time to do gymnastics. But luckily my mom talked me into trying out because I was just talking to her one day. So I did try out. I made it on the team 1 year. I ended up tearing my ACL and meniscus that year. And I couldn't do home show, but it was a really, really great year, really, really fun year. When my body kind of told me that I was done being on the team, I'm still able to be active, help out, and also again be around that family environment.
My name is Jonathan Southard. I am an ER nurse, and I have a coffee business outside of the gym. When I started coaching, it was 2019, and it just really felt like home, like coming back to the gym. I was only on the team like 1 year when I was in college, and then helped out with an Acrofest in 2014, and just felt like coming home, and just always stayed since then.
I love seeing people go from not knowing how to do something to then working hard, putting in the process, and then seeing the final result.
My favorite thing about coaching gymnastics is the team camaraderie, because we put each other's safety all the time. We're putting our safety in other people's hands, so there's a closeness that you just don't get when you are doing other sports.
having people trying new things that they couldn't do before, and like the excitement that they get when they hit it, if they think like they couldn't do it before, or even if they thought that they could, but just actually hitting a move like for the first time, very first time, that excitement and feeling like, okay, let's do it again, is really fun for me, because it gets people really hyped up and energized to do new moves.
It also just gives the opportunity to bond with people closely while also working towards one collective goal. And I think the thing I like about gymnastics is that, unlike basketball or football, where one person can kind of shine or be the star or step up, everyone has to collectively give to make the team better in gymnastics.
The gym was the place that I could go to not be involved in all of it. I could come here and just totally disconnect from classes that I was not doing well in, or like personal relationships that were struggling, or like family issues, anything like that. I could always come back here, just kind of check it at the door, and just be here doing something else for 2 hours. Something productive, something challenging, something that's rewarding.
Over time, it's kind of just been, like a lot of people say, it's been like a home to me and somewhere where I can feel safe. And I can just come here, let go of everything else that is like in school or work or outside things that are going on, and I can come relax here and just hang out, have a good time, and forget about all the outside things. It's just hang out with cool people.
There was a time where I was going through a really rough time in my life, and it really was a mainstay, kept me in check, like my mental health. The mats were a place where I could come and decompress and work out and feel better, and I had a team, a family to help support me with the coaches and the athletes that are here.
I mean, it's given me an extended family. You know, they were there for me when my father passed away a few years ago. There's probably not very many places in the United States that I can go where I wouldn't have a place to stay with a former gym master. It's a good group, a good ever-changing group that I can connect with because of gymnastics.
Most of the people in my phone are people that I coached, because we've kept so close over the years because of this bond that you make as a team. My favorite thing is to be able to watch the growth of an individual on and off the mat, spiritually, physically, socially, to see people come out of a shell. Maybe they were quiet when they first joined the team, and 2 years later they're outgoing and they're real personable. We get the chance to see up close the growth of an individual in all those aspects, and then we stay in contact even when they graduate, because there's a closeness and a bond that's it's priceless.